got to do a quick text message. Hang on. 1 second, 1 second.
Okay.
It's just a very important message I've got.
Okay, so I'll talk.
Tell them I'm coming.
Yeah. So.
You talking now?
Yes, what we do upload live and share people my opinions on like the times, the mad times that we're living in, and I put it as volunteering here at this time. I did it on it just a second ago. I do mean that volunteering at this time. Don't know what Kirsty thinks. She'll let us know in a second. But for me, I think we volunteered and chose to come here at this time.
I can talk about volunteering.
It's hard. We've chosen to suffer, I believe, and to an extreme degree. We've chosen to go on. Okay, this is interesting. Kirsty doesn't believe it. I do. So I'd like to know your opinions.
I'm not suffering. Are you?
I think that me and you, I know that I've shared with you.
We have suffered.
Me and you have had very similar traumas. Very similar traumas.
I'm not. You?
And it was really bad. It was a mental torture prison. So I think we've chosen to gain the wisdom and to help other people and to be whatever you want to call it, woke. And people are incredible. Everyone watching this is incredible.
I've got a really good text message from my brother. Irrelevant, but it says, Netflix cartoons might be the answer to some pretty simple questions. I've enjoyed Ruby's picks so far. The one I love the most is about a princess, and it's a northern princess, and she's not suffering. And neither is my little niece Ruby. So I've got a feeling that the new generation that are coming in we've done a lot of work already.
We've done the work for the new generation, like your little niece Ruby's
they are getting it already. That you don't need to suffer. This is a gift. Life is a gift. And we did go through suffering because our ancestors suffered, and of course we feel the suffering of them.
By the way,
but the purpose is not to suffer.
Right. What about is Ruby when she's 3 years old now? Is she going to escape tragedy, people that she loves dying? Because we live in duality.
But she understands. Already, my grandma's died since she's been born, and she's like, Grandma, like, is now a star, and she's pretty open. I'm sure she can feel.
But what I'm saying is, we are cause in the realm of duality by virtue of being in duality.
What does that mean?
Ups and downs, right and wrong, and also highs and lows, and happiness and unhappiness.
But is
no one is born here perfect and happy.
Within sadness, grief, pain, and death, is there
all of those things are a part of life? Death is a part of life. Go on.
A deeper bliss? Is there something that's called Satchitananda, which means everything is a bliss? And is there something such as Mahabodhi, which means the enjoyer of it all? So even within the pain and the suffering, there is a joy.
Like an enlightenment. Is that what you mean? Right?
No, and what I mean is that a Mahabodhi is the enjoyer of it all. So once you sit with your grief for long enough, you feel Satchitananda, which is the bliss of everything. Because our nature is bliss. So once you know your nature,
I'm not judging the emotions and negativity.
Yeah, just be with them. Be with them.
Well, that could be the ultimate goal of why we're here. But I mean, until we reach that point, and by the way, you make great points, and I don't fully understand it, but most of us aren't at that point. Maybe that's a goal to work towards in duality. But do you think we're actually going to achieve that in our lifetime? Some of us, maybe. Maybe, I don't know about me, you, but I don't think we can all achieve that.
Why?
We can try to, and striving
We don't need to try or strive. That's the first mistake.
Right.
I mean, what's Wu Wei? Is that striving or trying? Is it letting go of controlling? Why would we need to control anything when there's a greater intelligence?
At work, that's got our back.
Exactly.
Almost like the masculine effort I'm talking about to try, and then the feminine to let it go. But you need both, though, don't you? You do need to. You said this earlier today, and you're very right. You need to do something. You can't just flow and let everything be. You need to put some kind of effort.
Exactly.
But there is some effort required.
What's effortless effort then?
Right. Well, it's effort, but without effort, it's both.
So it's finding like how much energy do I really need to put into this? And sometimes it's a lot, but it's pretty fun if you've got a mission, which is your mission.
It's fun now.
You got to put energy in.
It wasn't when we went through our worst days of our life.
That's true.
It really wasn't fun. That's the whole point that changed us.
Me, I was.
And actually, I'll be honest. It's still tough for me now. You know that when I went to Spirit, it's like escaping social anxiety is still tough for me. It's not as tough as it was.
You don't need to escape social anxiety. You
run
need
away
to
from people.
That
You got a choice.
Social anxiety.
Yeah, and then
you
got
don't
a
need
choice
to run away.
Yeah.
You can hide in the bushes. It's much more fun.
Like I did, pretend or
yeah, but that's fun.
Yeah.
I'm hiding for fun.
Yeah. Oh, I will. Okay, Mary, I'll do that straight after this. Cool.
What do you want?
Oh, something to do with the fulvic acid, the boo. I'll send a link for it. My bad. I'm catching up on emails. We've been out for 2 days. We've met her parents. We've done the meet the parents, and her parents are epic. And,
so are your parents.
And we slept at her parents' house, and then we met my parents, so that was good. Yeah, it literally was a comedy show.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, like I just want to shout out everyone here that's going to watch this, even if it's just one or two people. That you're amazing. Come a long way. You've probably chosen to come here and chosen to something. There's a deeper meaning behind you, what you go through, and you just be encouraged. You're not alone. One thing Kirsty's taught me is that there's loads of cool people out there. She knows loads of cool people, and I'm starting to know them through her. Loads of
You
cool
know,
people.
loads of cool. All the people I've met on your Zoom calls were
People that will blow your
amazing.
mind with their masteries. You've got to be humble. You've got to learn from other people.
You don't
You've got
got
to
to
like.
do anything.
True, but
Be
I mean,
yourself.
I'm talking to the people that think they're leaders and they literally stop learning from others, and they're so
Ooh,
obsessed with their own programs. Do you know what I
ooh.
mean? Like, there's levels above.
That's what's
Like,
the word for that? That's triggering for some people to.
it is, isn't it? A little bit. I mean, there's a time to focus on your own programs and what you're good at. There's a time to learn from others to step your
I
game
mean,
up.
the thing is that we're eternal students.
Yeah,
You know, we don't need to say that I'm better than you because we all know different information.
yeah. And me and you've been living in our bodies, and if we feel better in our bodies a bit
I'll
every
tell you,
day,
one of the most intelligent people I know is a bus driver. It's my
is
brother.
that your brother? I was going to
He's
say
a
that.
football fan.
Yeah,
You know, he's pretty wise, and he's
right.
not. He's not in this community,
Yeah,
but he is in my eyes
that's an
because
important
he's
point.
my brother.
We can learn a lot
Everyone's
from
my
normal
brother, but
people.
he's actually my blood brother. So
Yeah, you can learn a lot from people that don't know the same things as us, basically. But humbleness, gratitude, and all this the wisdom.
we
So that's
don't
cool.
need to say the words us and them. Like, you know, there's no need. You can, but why?
No, I like that about you. You are generally sociable with everybody and treat everyone equally. Truly, just like to give value to people, don't you? Make them smile. Me too, in a way. Just be nice to people. Everyone's on a journey. Everyone's got tough. They've got to go through tragedies. People they love dying. It's a
Oh,
mad time, and now
harsh.
it's with the COVID. There's extra pressure on everyone. Everyone's getting more stressed than normal, and irritated, and irritable, and negative, and less hugs. Hug
We had a
specialists.
chat with a lady in the works, which is a stationery shop, which is epic because everything's so cheap. What are we talking about? Because we did get onto hugs. I said, "Oh, I'm a cuddle
We
therapist."
talked about
I
the
said, "I
fact you're
have to go
doing
really
natural.
slowly now. Like
Yeah.
it begins at a distance because that's where most people are at." And it's like, "Can I touch your hand?"
Mm,
And you got to take it slow with people because that's where they're at, and we don't need to enforce ourselves on anybody.
true. So yeah, that was it. Just love you guys and keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for the support of Facebook. I always try to support people myself. Really appreciative of social media. Also appreciative now. You might notice that I'm just not on it as much. I've got going through phases. I'll just try and keep up with messages. I do want to help people, but trying to be a bit more real. Getting a camper van with this one. Camper van, not caravan. So we're gonna rock around the UK, and if you're in the UK, please shout us out. We'll come visit you
Yeah, we
because
will.
she's sociable. I'm sociable-ish, but if you think I'm sociable,
I also
Kirsty, you
like to
take
be
it to the next
quiet.
level.
I don't mind sitting in silence with people. I love it.
Yeah, we're just sociable people. We want to make more friends and all that stuff, so that's good. And you're not alone, so yeah. Thanks for watching. Any last words, messages, Kirsty, to people?
I like what you said. What did you say again? Let's reinforce that.
Oh,
You're
just
not
that you're
alone.
not alone.
You're
Yeah,
not alone. Even when your friends are not around, it doesn't mean they don't love you. I just having memories coming up of um, old friends that I haven't seen for years, and I can feel them, and I'm like, wow, I've got a feeling that we're still friends, even though we haven't spoken for a long time.
yeah.
And if I needed them, I can reach out, and they'd be like, "Oh, Kirsty, yeah, of course I've known you since you were 4. Of course we're still friends." It's not about time;
Oh,
it's
yeah.
about the connection that you have with people.
Exactly. I will leave one quick shout out to Jenny who said hi. Um, Jenny's going to be one of your first customers for something, so that's cool. We won't shout it out in case Facebook shuts us down, but due to
Oh,
the business that we
you
were
mean the
going to do.
Shungite headbands?
No, the psychedelic something. I won't name it out, but this one gave it to me.
Psychedelic trance dance.
I think you
That's
know.
what I do.
Like, so we'll sort her out with
Forget
that
about
too.
Harry.
Yeah. Oh, you're so cool. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, Kirsty. You're amazing too. Peace, everyone. Bye.